Good morning, Oklahoma, and welcome to Cow-Calf Corner. I'm Mark Johnson, and this week's topic is to give you a little more information on the National Beef Cattle Conference that we're hosting here on campus in May. The dates of this conference are going to be May 24th and 25th. This is a big event that is co-sponsored between we here at OSU and OSU Cooperative Extension, the Cattlemen's Congress Show, and the Noble Research Institute. This program is literally going to have something to offer for someone from any segment of the beef industry, consumers of beef, commercial cow-calf operations, and purebred breeders alike. And today we're going to visit a little more about the topics that are going to come up on May 24th and 25th during that conference. We're going to begin by addressing grazing lands and managing our cattle and grazing systems for the health of the soil, the plants, and the cattle over the long term. We're going to have reports from speakers talking about what we're finding out right now in terms of national beef audits. We're going to take a look at emerging trends in the packing industry and consumer demand. Later on that first day, we're going to get into some panel discussions with regard to selection. We're going to talk about the effectiveness of a lot of the dollar values or selection indexes that we see in the genetic prediction profile of a lot of our beef breeds. We're going to have another panel discussion on the importance of continuing to collect and turn in phenotypic data relative to genomics and DNA and its impact on genetic prediction. We're going to have a lot of question and answer sessions. You're going to get the opportunity to ask questions of these speakers. That first evening, we're going to have a certified Angus beef steak dinner. We're actually going to have our headline or keynote speaker is Dr. Frank Mitloehner from UC Davis. He's going to speak to us that first night. And then the next day we'll start off again at the Toddeshek Arena, and we'll get into the concept of selection for extremes. You know, this conference follows up the Blueprint for the Right Kind conference we did in 1988. The actual title of this conference is the National Cattlemen's Conference, Blueprint for the Future. And we always get into the concept of selection for extremes, and we're going to handle this from a variety of different topics. We're going to look at late day morbidity, the selection for marbling, the selection for depth of body. We're going to take a little deeper look at some of the things we think we know about dry matter intake on cows and how that relates to what they actually eat. We'll move into another panel discussion, and we'll talk about ethics in the show ring and ethics in marketing. We'll discuss things like the use of Photoshop as we run pictures and putting together promotional materials for sales. Got a great set of speakers on that one as well. We're going to have some experts come in from what we refer to in the beef industry as our competing protein source industries and talk about what they see relative to now and the next few years with respect to consumer demand, our economy, and how that's going to impact how we market beef or more effectively market beef in the future. One of the important things about this conference that we're doing is going to meet in person. It will not be live streamed. We've all lived through COVID in the last few years, and we have worked at this one for a while and look forward to hosting an event where we all get together, meet at the Toddeshek Arena, have the opportunity to get engaged in thoughts and conversation, bounce ideas off of each other. And at the conclusion of that 2 days, as we wrap up, we hope that everybody gets the opportunity to take something home, some ideas and some thoughts to literally give them a blueprint for the future. So you can actually go find out a more detailed schedule for this conference at the cattlemenscongress.com/conference. And we'll actually include that information as this video plays on sunup, so you can go check out that website and see the detailed conference schedule. You can also make registrations at that. This is going to cost $200 to attend for 2 days, which will include dinner the first night of the conference and some other meals as well. So a lot more information available to you there. We look forward to hosting this. We've got a history of doing these at Oklahoma State University and feel like we're going to cover a variety of topics and current challenges in this industry right now and present some information that's going to help everybody as we move forward in the future successfully for the financial benefit of our cattle operations. Thanks for joining us this week on Cow-Calf Corner. Look forward to seeing you next week.